Hi everybody, I'm Chef Susie with LearnToCook.com. Today I'm going to be making creme caramel. First of all, we're going to make our caramel mixture on the stove, and it just consists of water and granulated sugar. So I'm going to put my water into my sugar, and I'm turning my flame on not too high. Actually, I'm going to lower this just a little bit. And I'm just dissolving the sugar and water mixture together until it's well dissolved. Then I can turn my flame up just a little bit. And this is going to be turning an amber brown color. So you're going to watch for it. It's going to take maybe 8 to 10 minutes depending on your pot and your flame height, but just keep an eye on it. Okay, now that our caramel is turning a nice amber color, we're going to take it off the stove and we're going to go and pour it in the ramekins, and we're just going to coat the bottom. And be mindful that this is very hot, so be very careful. Careful if you have anyone around the house that you're not walking around with this. Just be very careful. So I'm just going to go over to my table, coat the bottom of the ramekin, and I want to be careful not to get any on the sides. You just want it in the bottom. But if you do get some on the sides, just it's okay, don't worry about it. But this is more something that's just going to go in the bottom. So knowing that, we're going to get started on our custard. We're going to go over to the stove and warm our half and half cream with our lemon and our salt and our vanilla. So we're just going to put this on a low flame. And we're going to put our vanilla and our salt and our lemon. We're just going to let this warm up a little bit. We just kind of want it to get room temperature so it's not so cold. For the custard mix, I'm going to take the sugar and the eggs and whisk them together. And this is what's going to be thickening the custard. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour this heated mixture into my eggs. Another reason why you don't want it simmering or bubbling is just, if it's too hot, it's just going to instantly cook your eggs. You just want it gently warm, and you'll be able to feel your eggs mixing into here very nicely. It's going to incorporate very well with just that little bit of warmness. And just in case you have any egg pieces, we're going to go ahead and strain the mixture. And that's going to give us a nice, clean, smooth mixture. So you can take any strainer that you have and put it over any container that it's going to fit with. And we're just going to strain this through. You've got a little bit of egg in here, and then it's going to strain out that lemon too. We were just using the lemon for the flavor. So knowing that, we're going to go ahead and fill our ramekins with our caramel that is nicely set. And we're going to fill them just about 3/4 of the way. You can fill them a little higher if you like, and they'll just take a little bit longer to bake, so just keep an eye on them. They're going to feel firm to the touch when they're ready. And also, if you're not sure if they're ready, you can go ahead and insert a paring knife or a toothpick in the middle, and if it comes out clean, you know they're done, and if it's got some egg on it, you know they need a little bit more time. So we're going to fill our pan with some water, about 1 inch of water. It's going to be about halfway up on these ramekins. You can go a little higher. I like to put just about 1 inch. Okay, and then they're going to go in the oven until they're firm to the touch. And they're going to get a little yellow on top. You're going to see the color change as they bake. Now that our creme caramel is out of the oven and it's cooled off for about 30 minutes, we're ready for our plate up. And keep in mind, we bake these at 325 for about 45 to 55 minutes until they were firm to the touch. So then I'm just going to gently lift the ramekin up. And all of the caramel that we put in the bottom originally that was firm, it kind of melted during the baking process. So it gives you that nice amber sheen on top. And these are always nice to decorate with some fruit. So I've got some kiwis and some raspberries and some oranges, and that will go perfectly with this. So we'll put a little bit of each on the top, and then we can just put a few slices of fruit on the plate just to kind of bring that color down a little bit, and it just enhances the overall look. So this is our creme caramel dessert for the day, and thanks for joining me. Bon appetit.